Hey guys, and welcome to another live stream. Check it out. Every Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern, I will be live streaming. Now, these live streams will change every single week, so be sure to stick around and add it to your calendar so you can jump in on all of the action. Cue the timer.
And actually, this timer is not fully set. This is just something that I wanted to test out. So we're actually going to be starting the live stream right about now. However, I'm doing some stream issues right now. So if you guys could let me know what you're experiencing, that would be great. As you can see. So, with that said, we're going to jump into the YouTube streaming world. All right. And if you guys are in the live chat, let me know so I can see it. Because right now, I don't see anything. Let's go to YouTube. I need to get this mic closer. Excuse me. Drop frames detected. And I just lost something in mono ear. That's all right, though. All right, let's see. What's going on, Matt? When's the next video about? The next video is going to be about, I don't know. I haven't thought of it yet. So let's go to public view. And just drag this over here. Awesome. And see what we're doing. So, we're not live. What's going on, Jacob? How's it going, my friends? I'm going to pop out the chat. My right ear just stopped working. That's all right, though. All right. So, what I wanted to do, sorry, getting things a little set up still, is kind of just go over a lot of things that's happening with the channel and do some watching user videos as well. So what's up, Plants Forge? How's it going, my dudes and dudettes, if you're in here? But basically, I'm going to shut my door. Door has been shut. So what's going on with the channel is that I am moving more towards a schedule. And I'm trying to find out the perfect schedule with creating content for you guys. So if you guys can let me know when and what you would like to see, that would be great. Because I am working on tutorials every Tuesday and Thursday and then live streaming on Sunday. So once I figure out like a perfect schedule, it's going to be great. But until then, it's going to take some time. Are we still on? Let me see. Maybe we got 12. Okay, we got some peeps in here. And if there's a good time to actually stream, let me know because I want to figure that stuff out. All right? So, with that being said, let's jump on into watching some user videos. And what I need you guys to do is go to this link right here. I will paste this in the I'm not accepting responses right now, but I'm going to watch YouTube user videos. So once you go to this link, it will give you the option to enter a response. So I just enabled it, and I'll send you guys the link. It should look like this. All you have to do is say, what is your name, and paste your YouTube video here. So yes, basic Adobe Premiere Pro tutorials. What's up, Sandesh? Planforge, how's it going? What's up, Jacob? Matt, what's going on? So, this is what we're going to do. We're going to watch some user videos for a little bit and then just kind of talk about the channel as we're doing this. Because I'm totally flushing out the live stream stuff, and I haven't fully got the appropriate bitrate, you know, all that stuff. So, it's really hard to make some live streams. So, we're going to make it work today, for the meantime, at least. So, I'll get started with that. I'm going to share this link with you guys in the chat. So if you're in the chat on that form, click that link, and that link will actually take you to this website where I can watch your user videos. So I'll just kind of sit back and wait for the response to come in. Let's get going. Oh, Grant just came out with another video. Grant Burks. Where are you guys from? We have 15 people in here. And we got to figure out what time works best, because this is 3 p.m. Eastern. And we'll figure it out eventually. Oh, Grant. 1080p. We'll make this a little bit bigger. Oh, 250 is way too big. All right, we got Sander up with the first video. Remember, use that link and then fill out the form. All right, Sander, let's see what you got. Nice RGB transition. So you're using Google Earth for the shot? Interesting. That's such a drastic, like, change, my dude. Yeah, that is so drastic. I love it, though. So one thing that I'm seeing a lot is just quality of the video. It's done in 1080p, and I think you're using a GoPro, which is a pretty good camera. However, I would say that we can get some higher quality images out of this based on how we're shooting and stuff. Like some of the jumpy shots, like a lot of it seems really shaky and stuff. So maybe look at like some gimbals or how you're shooting to actually smooth it out a little bit. Other than that, I enjoy it. It's just kind of like going through your day. I loved in the beginning how you use the sound effects and the RGB stuff. Boom. Yeah, so like you were doing a really nice job as basically how do I word it? Your sound design is almost there, I would say, because like we're getting to a point where we actually have a video that is telling a story, and then all of a sudden the sound tells another story. You know, so it's like it's not completely 100% perfect. However, I do like the incorporation of it, but I would say maybe tone down the audio a little bit less because it's very, very drastic. But thanks for sharing the first one, and we're going to move on to Matt's video. All right, Matt Red. This is my buddy, I believe. I think he graduated with me.
Some of us know who we want to be, where we want to go, and what we want to discover.
This is very
But one
cinematic.
thing is for sure, life's journey is not a linear path. For some, finding a community is a pivotal part of their life's journey. Off the banks of the Olentangy River, in the booming metropolis of Columbus, Ohio, lies the Ohio State University's Fisher College of Business.
Fisher College of Business.
A top 10 public business school in the country, Fisher offers an academic experience like none other through their flagship program, the Honors Cohort. A 2-year MBA-like experience.
Okay,
where
so one thing that I'm seeing
finding a
through this video is I love the cinematic aspect of it. The audio definitely is adding to a lot of the things. However, when you're using any still imagery or anything, since you have beautiful 4K drone footage, and then you go to a flat image that isn't high quality, like this, specifically this image right here, it kind of takes away from the video. Like if I look into this, like I can barely read that stuff down there. So I would definitely look into getting higher quality images if you can. If you can't, then I would just remake the thing, like remake the image.
MBA-like experience where 30 top students take several of their core business classes together in a small, tight-knit environment during their junior and senior year. The
Yes, Washington,
curriculum
I'll do yours
is
next.
primarily
Or in a few.
discussion-based, rigorous, and
These are really cool shots, though.
academically
It's like it kind of tells you where,
students are challenged to
like it
think
gives you the
in
vibe
ways
of where you're
that
at.
they may have never thought before, while further developing their critical thinking skills, grit,
Like I feel like I'm in the
perseverance,
classroom.
resourcefulness, confidence, and the ability to collaborate and innovate. The Honors Cohort program focuses on 4 key areas.
So I think the main selling point for this video is just kind of showing you what's going on, and it's a title video of just describing a certain thing. So one thing I could say that would spice it up is to create more dynamic shots. Right now we just kind of have like this. I like that. Like a dynamic shot as in like close-ups, like get closer to some subjects. And because like at the beginning we had this immaculate drone shot, and then it just kind of went to people speaking, and it's not like a cinematic video. The audio is definitely cinematic, but it's just kind of showing you how it is. Overall, I think it's a great video, but I think we can spice it up a little bit by adding some color grade with it as well, because right now it looks like it's straight out of the camera. But thanks for sharing, and I hope they enjoyed it. But definitely the big takeaway is that image. That's the big thing. Redo that image. All right, now we have Washington up. YouTube, let's see what you got. Washington Rada. No problem, Matt. Thanks for sticking around for a little bit. I really got to figure out what's wrong with my headset because I can't hear anything in my right channel. The build-up. So yeah, something right here. Okay, so this right here, this is when you try to slow a clip down too much and the frame rate doesn't actually work. What's going on, Tom? What's going on, Parish? How's it going, guys? When you slow down a video, let's watch this again. When you slow down a video too much, this is what it looks like. It's very stuttery, and this does not look good to the eyes. So I would say take this clip out entirely. And also, if you listen to the audio, right here, we have a build-up going on. So I was expecting... I love the motion, but like I was expecting the drop, right? Boom, right there. Do something different. So since you're on that clip, like even if you just cut to this clip, it would increase the quality of this video for sure. All right? Just always remember that when you're doing drops. Nice drone shot, and also like the exposure is a little off-putting to me because I think the darks are a little too dark. In some scenarios, other people would beg to differ. What's up, AK? So definitely play around with that speed stuff. But overall, got some nice drone footage. One thing that is you have to like learn while you're flying your drone is that whenever you're shooting, try to avoid the fast motions. Like move it nice and slow and stuff. So like right there, right when you move the clip, you see how it's like so jarring to the eye, right? Boom. It just like, it's very jarring. This right here is good when you're like slowly moving, but don't make a clip go like, don't make it stutter like when you're flying the drone. So use everything very, very slow. What's up, Emotive Media? Balan Music, you're so underrated. I mean, your channel, always good work. Thank you, Ben Lon. If that's how you say it, I'm just going to say Ben. But overall, thanks for sharing Washington. That was great. I did enjoy that. I think there's a few things that we can do with some color and then that speed transition thing. But one thing that I'll talk about motion, whenever you're transitioning motion, it's good that you're going in the same direction. So you see this right here. This is really nice how you have that motion going in a direction and then you switch it as you keep going on. So definitely good job. All right. Thanks for sharing. We're going to move on to Tom's video. Let's check it out. Boom. All right. Here we go. No problem, Washington. Can you do Facebook videos? AK, if you send me the link through that, I should be able to find it. Tokyo. Ooh, I like this shot. This is cool. Something that's really interesting, actually, which I'm probably going to do a tutorial on, is this look right here. Like, this doesn't look like a high-quality video, but it does at the exact same time. And what I mean by that is that some of these, like, edges are very blurred, but I like this aesthetic because you can tell it's in focus, like by looking down here, but the way it looks is very different, and I love it. Nice sound design we got going on there. Nice. Okay, so one thing right away, I'm just going to keep stopping and playing as I see stuff and have stuff to talk about. When you do speed ramps, and I talked about this last time. Thanks. Congrats on the 130K. Thank you, Vince. When you do speed ramping and stuff, try to make it smooth. And I did a tutorial on smooth speed ramping on my channel, so be sure to check that out. Because what I mean by this is, right now, it's so fast to the eye where it's boom, boom, and done. But it'd be a lot more impactful if you actually had it swoop up. So instead of going really fast right away, you actually went and then had a quick fast speed ramp. And it's really hard to talk about, but just check out my smooth speed ramping tutorial on YouTube, and that will explain it. Nice little hyperlapse. Hyperlapses are awesome, but if you can't get it perfect, it's so hard to get it perfect. You got to make sure every image blends to the next, and it's very hard to do. But overall, I think this is a great hyperlapse. I love these shots. The slow motion adds to it. The smoke, everything. It's a very cinematic video, even with the audio. Nice. I'm assuming this is you, Ben. I love that. The flare and everything. What is this rendered at? 1080p? So maybe try a higher bitrate. I'm curious, what bitrate did you export this at? Or if you remember, or if you used a preset, if you used 1080p, what did you export it at? Remember, if you guys are just joining, you can submit the user videos with the link I shared up earlier in the chat. AK, send that to the Google form that I posted earlier. Nice. I love how slow the song is. Nice. Okay, so then we just pick up speed. Let's see. Love that shot. Okay, so one thing I would say, I'm going to end on this note, is that we had such a slow speed throughout this entire video, and then right here, we just kind of had a random, right here, a random spin. So let's talk about motion real quick. Since we're coming down from the upper left down to the bottom right, we have this motion going on, and then all of a sudden we change that motion with this spin where we're rotating it counterclockwise, okay? So that doesn't really make sense, and then when you watch it to the eye, again, it doesn't flow to the transition of the train. However, the ending motion of the train, the ending version of the spin right here transitions into the motion of the train. So maybe if you were going up with the camera, in reverse, and then you swept it around, then you could transition into the train. But that could be a lot of in-body camera transitions. All right, 30's pretty good, Tom. So maybe it's just your camera. But thank you for sharing. I really enjoyed this. But just think about motion when you are making videos. Make everything blend together. But yes, I do love the transitions. Nice. And we picked up at the end. I like the fast-paced stuff. So try to tie in fast-paced and slow-paced at the same time. Thanks for sharing, Tom. All right, next one we got is one from Jan. I think as I'm saying it right. If I'm not saying it right, I am sorry. I'm going to copy that in. Good job, Tom. Vince likes it. All right, let's check it out. Scully Mustang GTS 550. I'm expecting some sounds. Bon, thank you so much for the support. I really appreciate it. Okay, so this color grade I actually love. Guys, check this out. It's a very flat color grade, but the highlights are blown out, which I love. But the greens are like a different tint of green, and I really enjoy that actually. So this color grade, I love it. You should make a LUT, sell it online, and I'll buy it. Nice, I love how this exposure. So one thing real quick that we're going to talk about is when you are actually filming with gimbals or anything low to the ground, think about it. Think about when you film something. The closer you are to a subject, you're going to see more of that bounce. Is what I'm talking about. Also, let me know what you think of this camera angle, seeing the computers. Because normally the camera is up here. Let me put it up there. 1 second, pausing from the review. Normally the camera is up here, and I kind of like it up here better. We'll see. Yeah, we'll put it up here for a little bit. But so when you think of camera, think about how it bounces when it's close to. Like, see how we see this like bounce right here on the side? One way to avoid that is to actually get the camera and raise it like another foot off the ground. Because the higher you are from the ground, the less you'll see that bounce. However, to get really low like this, you're going to have to use like a dolly or something that looks really good. But overall, I like this shot. That's just one tip. It's a sick car. Yeah, just send the video on the Google link below. Mustang. Normally I don't like fades, but that one works. Now don't overuse the fade though. So a fade works every now and then, but don't overuse it. Okay, so you guys do like it up there more. So I'll keep it up there. I also can put it down here. Okay, sorry for getting distracted again. I also like this shot from down here. So we'll try this one for a hot minute. So you guys can let me know what you like the best if you've been in the chat streaming here. All right. What? Why is this not working? All right. There we go. All right. So this is one that I like to do as well. I think I'll keep it down there for now. So this shot right here is really awesome. Right here. The reason being, if you listen to the audio, this is like the climax. Boom, the audio drops, and it's like a revealing shot pulling from the top down. Again, the speed ramp, either shorten it to a couple frames or actually do a smooth speed ramp. So, for future reference, it'll make it a lot better. Lovely shots. But see right here how when you could have done a fade, you didn't do a fade. It was more impactful. Yeah, thanks for sharing, Vince. You can also do a skateboard where you actually are smooth with it and you're holding the handle. I'll add that to a tutorial video of mine where I can show you guys how to get smoother shots with like no gimbals. Love these shots. That's a great shot too. Ooh. So even right there, like your attention to audio, you were zooming in when the audio was making that like high pitched noise. So that's really cool. Good job. Awesome. I'm going to end it with that, but thanks for sharing. You'll get the thumbs up from me. I really enjoyed that video. Good job, Jan. All right, Plan Forge has shared a video. Let's check it out. All right, here we go. So I think once my submissions right here, once my submissions get to 20, I'm going to close the submission window. And if you already submitted a video, try not to submit another one and let someone else get that submission in. But once it gets to 20, I'm going to close it and then watch all those videos just so I can get to them all. Sequence 1. All right, nice. Love the song. I've heard it a lot. So isn't it weird how light works when you have drones? Like look at the water. We have like ripples coming in this way, but the water's flowing this way, and then we have bitrate compression issues. So this water looks wild right now. So one thing that we can do is to fix this is shoot at a higher bitrate when we you guys are gonna share the video, by the way, at this link right here. Sorry if you guys are just coming in. Let me copy this again and then get back to the video. Link. Copy that bad boy. So you guys can share this video. Click on that link and fill out that form to share your video. There's 6 more slots open. If you've already submitted a video, don't submit another one because I'll just skip right through it. So be sure to send them there. Oh, what's up? Are you leaving? Yeah. Bye. What's that of the stream? What? Down here. Girlfriend's got to go to practice.
I'm not going to practice. I'm going to
Going to Oval Fair? What's that? Oh, you guys have Buckeye Bash? Nice. That'll be fun. Bye. Text me. I'll be done in about an hour. Love you. All right. Back to work. All right. So, what I was saying is, with drones and compression, it's like kind of crazy to work through all that and stuff. So, the way you avoid it is shoot farther away because the water from afar doesn't look that bad, but water up close is really hard to shoot with drones. Alright, we're at 16. We need 4 more. I like this. I like. So right now it's really slow for me. Oh, okay, you're good. You're good. Emotive, no problem. Glad you enjoyed the feedback. I'm just here just trying to help because we all can learn from everyone. All right, I love this shot right here. That's good. That's nice. So this grade, one thing I would say is the grade. Yeah, Blur, just click on the link that I shared up earlier. You'll see it's Google form. Fill out that form. There's 2 more slots, so quickly share your video. But one thing I would say about the color grade is that we have 2 different colors. Like look at this shot right here, this still image, and then look at the next still image right here. These look like 2 completely different shots. Like obviously they're 2 different shots, but they look like 2 completely different areas, right? So one thing that you can work on is actually figuring out how you can blend the next image in with the other image, you know? So that's something I would work on, is the color grade. And then let's talk about the speed and flow of the video. Right now it's like kind of very, here's my clips, here's my shots. So maybe try editing it with another different song to see how that would change the feel. However, I did like that you transitioned on the drop right here. So good job for that. Thank you so much for sharing. We're going to keep moving on, but I did enjoy your video plan. So you're going to get a thumbs up from me. So we're going to go back. We have 1 more slot, and then I'm going to close the submissions. So fill that slot up, and then we're going to get on through here. This one's from Lars. 1 more slot. Who is going to get it? All right, check this out. This is something that I have seen. Use a simple URL. Yeah, that should work, Jake. If it doesn't, then I'll let you know. But check this out. Look at this edge right here. I love this. Literally love this. So this is something that I'm seeing more often where people are starting to, all right, we have 20 submissions. Now I am not accepting any more responses. Once I get through that 20, if we still have time within this hour, then I will be accepting more responses. But for now, you guys cannot submit any more videos. But back to the review. Check this out. So look how like epic this shot is. And then look at this edge right here. How sick does this look? So this is like an RGB split and then expanding out the panels. I'm going to do a tutorial on this effect, and because if you look at it, it really looks cool because you get to see some interesting hues throughout the image and just the way he's blending. So Lars, this is actually sick. I'm glad you did this because this is really awesome. Nice, nice. I like this. Monster Calf. Gabe. Nice little After Effects tracking you did. I like the slow motion. Nice watch you have on too. Okay, so nice. Is that the ink? Yeah, ink drop. Yeah, a little. So that right there is a good example of a smooth speed ramp. So watch how the water is slow and then it slowly starts to speed up. And then he transitions that into another speed ramp. Check it out. So it still wasn't the smoothest. Like it could be smoother. Like we could Bezier out that or easy ease it, but it is pretty smooth. So using a speed ramp to transition actually works. And I like how you're using multiple speed ramps. So you have a speed ramp in with a guy walking. Check it out. Speed ramp in, guy walking, slow, speed ramp out into it. And also you added a little directional blur on it right there, which is really kind of cool because adding a little interesting effect. So just thinking how you can use any effect with every single type of video. All right, let's see what we got going on. So it's like a travel. So yeah, we do have some warpage problems with optical flow right here on your nose. So maybe slow down the speed a little bit, or speed up the speed a little bit, actually. So now let's listen to the song change right here, and then move on. Different vibey. So yeah, I think it's a really cool video. It's showing like where you are, like you're traveling, you're having fun. It doesn't really tell too much of a story though, so that's one thing that I would say that you could work on is actually focusing on sound design and how that can help you tell a story with everything. So that is definitely something you can work on. So good job, definitely keep it up. We're gonna move this guy back up here again because I think this is my favorite because it shows my voice a little bit easier. Let's do that. All right, here we go. So moving on. Thank you, Lars. Again, I love the intro. That was very strong with this imagery. This imagery right here was so good. I want the rest of it to be that good. So you'll get that thumbs up from me. Thank you for sharing. All right, this next one's from Hydro. Hydro shared. So this is why I wanted to do a live stream at a certain time. Currently, it's 3 p.m. Eastern is what I'm doing the live stream at. So if that works for you guys, then I'm going to keep doing it. But if it doesn't work, then I will change the time. I'm just kind of playing around right now, so let me know if it does work for you guys, and I will continue working on it. Awesome. Let's jump into Hydro edits here in a second. I love gaming. Okay, so one thing that I really enjoyed out of the beginning is when you use sound and you tie the visuals to a sound, or you tie the visuals to a sound, everything makes it that much more clear. So watch the tire here. It's dun, dun, we're jumping into it. Bam. So you see that? The bam, bam. Like using sound to tie everything together really works. This time works good. Thanks, Matt. I'll keep that in mind. This reminds me of some old school Dukes of Hazzard cutscenes, like when I was playing video games. Like I could definitely see this as a trailer for Grand Theft Auto, like, as a cutscene. Like I play video games, but to film in video game is crazy. Like you can get any shot you want. So it's really cool. So really cool. I enjoy that. That was really awesome. Thank you for sharing. It's hard to critique video games because it's like you can't judge on the quality because that's what the game is. So one thing I would say is these dynamic shots like this, like I love that. The motion that you created when the fire was coming out, that was great. So let's play with the color grade because we have the black bars coming in, but a color grade might change some things up a tiny bit, right? So I definitely enjoy the color grade. I think throwing a harsher grade on that would be awesome. Overall, I think your use of clips was very dynamic and it was all over the place. The constant use of that quick zoom in was really great and effective. I think everything was awesome about this. So this video definitely will get that thumbs up from me. Thanks for sharing, Hydro. All right, we got this next video from David, so let's check it out and give David our attention. Vince said, I love this time because in my country it's 10 p.m. Vince, I'm glad that works because it's hard to work for everyone else. And Ben Lon said it's 9:30 here, so sick. I'm glad it is working for you guys. All right, let's check this out. AK, I definitely won't skip yours as long as you got it in. Vander said, story is key, something I'm still working on the moment. Thanks, Kyler. Thanks for sharing, Vanders. Story is so hard, but once you learn it, it will take your videos to the next level. Nice use of black and white, changing the feel of the video from color right after that time lapse. Why, though? So why go from this color to black and white? Like maybe you're traveling and you're going inside the art museum, I would say. Let's see. Maybe there's a story to it. Ice cream. So then we're back up to color. Okay, so one thing right away that we can take away is horizon lines. When you are filming with drones, make sure the horizon line is actually level. Because right here, the left side is higher than the right side. This is a simple adjustment. All you have to do is zoom in by like 5% and then change it or rotate it by a couple of degrees to get that horizon line to be level. Because if it's not level, it's going to look weird. So definitely level that in post. If not, on your drone at least. And like, since... I mean, I don't know if your channel's about drones. It's called iDrone. and you have your logo down there at the bottom. I expect the drone shots to be perfect. All right. Nice. I like this little flare that we got going on here. It's like a blue color going on. Okay, other than that, the thing I would say is I like the use of bad footage. And when I say bad footage, stuff like this. Like, this is nice. It takes away from everything that's going on. Two things from this clip, though, that we can find out. With your grade, see this right here? This is artifacting from your editing software. Like, when you export it, it's because of your darks. There's no data there. So when you throw something that requires data, like a color grade or a LUT, onto it, it's not going to attach very well. So that's what that's on. But I want to see more of this footage and maybe some more slow motion. If you're playing with the use of color, I want to see that used more throughout the video because I don't see the black and white. But scrolling through here, this shot with the hand, I really enjoy that. So I think tying this shot with the hand, like the blurring in and out with the shot earlier that we just saw, would really make this video impactful. Like, you can blend those clips together very, very well. So thanks for sharing. I would work on color grading and just kind of like telling a story. Like, it's always going to be telling a story. So I want to know why you chose black and white. But thanks for sharing. You'll get that thumbs up from me. Up next, number 10 on my list, we have AK. He shared a Facebook video, I believe. Don't give up on your dreams and keep working towards it.
Success, guys, a very, very lonely road, man. Along that road, you're not gonna see too many friends. You're gonna see your shadow most often.
I used to watch this guy.
See, the thing is, for many
His
people,
voice.
they've tried the same path you're on.
And I believe he passed away. Filming something on a train track.
You burn out mentally.
You burn out physically.
Because you always burn out physically.
Told
You
you.
got trust in the heart of hearts. Inside what you're doing, what you believe in is a worthy cause, a winnable fight.
So this handball.
If you allow it to sit, it will grow root and start breaking you down, destroying the potential
So,
of the person you can be.
Obviously, I can't talk about the quality because they're like shot from the games. So this is like an inspirational story of handball. He's passionate about handball. One thing that we could do is to change the footage, add some color grade, like make it more customizable, as in like changing the aspect ratios and stuff, and like adding some black bars in there, making it smaller, playing around with it, because right now it's just kind of the play-by-play of what's going on. But this is pretty wild. So yeah, it's definitely a inspirational. I think we just had someone subscribe or something. Let me see. Yeah, thank you, Jang Ha, for subscribing. But yeah, so I enjoy this. It's not doing too much for me though, because like I can't relate to handball, you know. But I'm sure if someone is into handball, this would be awesome. But the one thing I would say is make the audio levels louder. So the voice is very very quiet. I think it's very, very low. So definitely increase the audio volume, and that will make this video a lot better. All right. Thank you so much for sharing. We're gonna keep moving on. Kevin Tran. Let's see what you shared. This is a what's never K visual. So Jake said, bring the blacks up. Yes, I think you're referring to the previous video before that. Definitely something he could do, or she. David said, thanks for the feedback. We'll work on that. Awesome. Thanks for sharing, David. All right, so we have the warning right here, so I'm going to read it. This video has been identified by epilepsy action to potentially trigger seizures for people with photosensitivity to epilepsy. Viewer discretion is advised. So if you guys think you might have a seizure, don't watch this. I love this song. This is sick. I can see see how it could cause a seizure. This is dope. Love that effect. So I think one thing before we finish through this video that I really enjoy and I want to go back over is your use of this sound design. Because sound, you're editing everything to the sound. But as we go through here, like, you're telling a story at the same time. Like, you're recapping the night. So right here, you're using a lot of footage overlay. So this is an RGB, like this right here. Like, drawing on the clips. And then I believe I saw a skull mask later in the video. So if you pause at certain times. Where's that? Where's the skull? I swore I saw a skull somewhere. But the moral of the story, right there. That's the skull. Haha. I don't know if I can get to that. Okay, so it's so fast. You guys see that, right? There's a skull there. So, it's so fast. This is really enjoyable. One thing that I would say is that, like, everything about this is amazing. In the beginning, I saw the speed transition, like this stuff. I love this. Like, just how we're going forward. This is how you do motion, guys. Like, listen, look at this. So we have a tracking shot going down, like a motion going down, and in post, he's like, all right, I need to create the motion going backwards. So he did a reverse speed ramp right here. Boom. Reverse speed ramp to make something go back up. So that is a really cool technique to reverse something to change the motion. Then it comes back up here. And if you guys listen in the background, there's actually sounds that are tied to it. Nice. Cool, let's see how you ended it. Nice. Good warp with the audio as well. I think using low pass. But overall, I really enjoyed it. It's a great video. I want to see you do longer edits. Like, it reminds me of Andreas Hem, like at concerts with actual strobes and stuff. So, yeah, your use of skull is awesome. So, thank you for sharing, Kevin. That is definitely sick. If I'm ever in LA, I will have to hit you up. All right, so now we have Jake. Jake shared this video. And if you are just joining, I'm going to open it up for 3 more submissions because we had 3 people do repeats. So I am now accepting 3 more submissions. So use the link that I shared earlier. If you scroll up and share a video, I am allowing 3 more submissions. Let's keep reading these. Also, maybe a good tip to share the link to viewers on what you are reviewing. For sure. I can definitely share the link if you guys want to see it after I'm done reviewing it. Maybe something I can think about. Ben Lon said, in my music video arrive on my channel. I've tried to use your LUTs for the first time. I like them a lot. I mean, my channel is small, but I do it all myself. Let's help me. Ben Lon, that is awesome. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm just here to see if you guys can make your day a easier and better place because that's all I do. I help you edit faster. So Jake says, very well done. Jake, let's check out your stuff. Through my eyes. I love that you exported this in 21:9. Or actually, not 21. Yeah, 20:9. Since it's at 1080, so it tells me you're at 1080 by 1920 by something. I don't know what it is. 560 or something. What is he? So, hold on. I like this right here. Definitely has a different feeling watching it in this window versus the other one. Some overlays. We got a lot of overlays going on. That's the way how to blend it. Check out the sound design, guys. We have a lot of overlays going on, and all of a sudden when we get to this area, it's like there's a pop. All right, submissions are now closed. We have 4 more extras. thank you for posting those videos. I'll check them out. We are grinding through these. Listen. And using an exposure transition right there, that was awesome because it matched the audio. This is important, how audio is so important with visuals. Also, one thing I just noticed, there's actually 21 people in here, and my, what is this? My YouTube view counter is not working. So, I guess I might just take that down because I don't know why it's not working. Alright, we'll see. Maybe I'll just delete it for later. Because I've been keep working. Sorry for the pause. I'm gonna delete this, unhide it, and unhide viewers. Oh, is viewers on the thing? Oh well, maybe I'll just fix it up later. But all right, back to sound design. Aha! That was awesome. Ow! I just ripped my ear. But this is cool. You know why it was so cool? Because you went from like no fence to fence, and it looks like it's very complex when it's actually just a masking transition. That was nice. Another one. Cool. So one thing I'll say right there, you did really good. Excuse me. Really well with motion. However, on this shot, we're going to the left, and all of a sudden we go back to the right. So an easy fix is you can actually flip this horizontally, and that will change the direction of the video. Also, the audio, there's an audio glitch right here. Right there. So when you are blending audio, you can also blend the audio as well as you can do video. So crossfade those. Nice. Overall, I like the color grade. I think they all match. Like even right there, check that out. Look how smooth this is. Since you're moving to the right and you're moving back to the right. That in visuals literally is the key to what we all are trying to do. Because it blends together so much. K-Visuals said, thanks for viewing, Kyle. I used a lot of your presets in the recap. Thank you for sharing, K-Visuals. Vince said, doesn't matter, Kyle. Don't worry about it. I can't remember what you were talking about. And Blur Cinematics, can you make tutorials on audio design edits? Yes, definitely, Blur. I will add that. I like hearing the audio. That's cool. Nice diegetic sound. Amazing shot. Cool. Yeah, these masking transitions. Maybe tone down the exposures only until you're doing like big drops and stuff, so don't overuse them. That's the big thing with like tutorial or transitions and stuff. You don't want to overuse anything. You want to use it just enough to have them wanting more. I love the motion, love the motion, love the slow motion. Let's see, we're fading out to black. Check that out, guys. Listen to this. Faded out to black. There's no visuals, but there's still audio. Watch. Amazing. So, really cool video. I'm going to end that one right there. But this is a great video. Very underrated. Through my eyes. Jake. If you guys want to show Jake some love, here's the link for Jake. It's a video. I just shared it in the chat. So, here we go. Vince. Let me see. I don't know if I already looked at a video from Vince. We'll double check. Alright, we'll check this out real quick.
Welcome to Croatia.
Welcome to Croatia.
When my blue face, ice pops, I'ma make a shoelace, necklace. Yeah, we whipping pop so.
Nice little travel film. Yeah, I like that right there. I don't like the zoom as much, but I like the effects that we had going on underwater. Like this Luma fade was pretty effective. No problem, Jake. Thanks for sharing. Like the masking transition, that was really nice. That was also really nice because check out this motion. we have motion going to the right, and then we're continuing to the right. That is the biggest thing that I'm taking away from today's videos that you guys are sharing, is that motion is going to take our videos to the next level. And also, this reminds me of the wheel video earlier that we saw in the gaming video is on like everything to audio, edit your videos to audio. So that time, I was expecting to see going underwater, and I didn't get that. I got this shot, so maybe not the best clip to use to transition between. Masking, called it. Again, another video using the use of black space. Black space is also good space. So, I enjoyed the video. It was really good. One thing that I would say is that it says 4K. To me, this does not look 4K. And I know you probably are filming it on a GoPro. The problem with GoPros is they don't look 4K. If you look at like the background, like look how grainy and ugly this is. 4K looks good up close. So if you're shooting on a GoPro in 4K, you have to shoot in special modes like linear and not the super view or wide shots, because the 4K doesn't look that great. They look good underwater and stuff like that. Like these shots are really great. So definitely just keep that up. But I'll give you that thumbs up. Thank you for sharing, Vince. We're gonna move on. We got one from Roy Shipper, if I'm saying it right. We'll check that out. We got a couple more, and then we'll be done. Let's see. I copied this completely wrong. Also, let me know the quality of the stream, because like right now I'm streaming in 1080p. I could stream in 4K. Hopefully it is good. Ben said I have to leave now. Hope you'll do it again soon. See you next time. Thanks for sharing, Ben. I will see you later, hopefully next Sunday.
Let's suppose that you were able every night to dream any dream you wanted to dream.
I've heard this story so many times.
And that you could, for example, have the power
of this pulling back shot
within one night to dream 75 years of time, or any length of time you wanted to have. And you would naturally, as you began on this adventure of dreams, you would fulfill all your wishes.
That's a dope shot. Nice and close.
You would have
I need to eat something.
Every kind of pleasure you could conceive. And after several nights of 75 years of total pleasure each, you would say, well, that was pretty great. But now let's have a surprise. Let's have a dream which isn't under control.
Nice. I'm gonna turn my AC on. Let me know if it's too loud. It shouldn't be too loud. Okay, so interesting fade we had going on there. I think. Are you gonna transition into this steeple?
What about a hit of your love?
Loved it. Called it.
What about a hit of your love?
So that's really good use of reversing footage. So a really nice use of hyperlapses and similar footage, because you can blend together pretty much anything. Like right here, check it out how we have two clips that are completely different, just right there. They're completely different. One is at black and then goes to white. So definitely a unique clip. One thing I would say is that I think the motion picks up right here. I enjoyed that. Quality's pretty good. We have two masking happening at the same time, but this drop was pretty dope. Coming into the watch, I think maybe on the watch was too long, but I did like it. This shows that you can use clips in reverse order. I want to see more hyperlapse. Overall, really good video. Use of birds and overlays. Nice, shutting the door. That's really cool. Thank you so much for sharing, Roy. I definitely enjoyed that. That'll give a thumbs up for me. A couple things I would say is the watch. I felt like it was on the watch for a little bit too long. And then the transition to the watch, maybe not the best choice. But, however, we all can make whatever we want. So, I definitely enjoyed that. I thought the watch transition was the climax, and you definitely agreed with the audio and stuff on the drop. So, thank you for sharing. That was awesome. All right. Andrew, we have a video from Vimeo. Vimeo. How many? Yeah, Alan Watts is the name of that guy. He literally says so many great inspirational speeches. Like, honestly. The color's awesome right here. Okay. Love the shots. That's a nice overlay. So these are like use of overlays and the double exposures, which like creates two different exposures from the same image. One thing I would say is in the beginning, I thought you had a very great start. And then as soon as the zoom happened right here, I was taken back a little bit because I almost want like on that drop, like if you just cut to that shot, that'll be, I think it'll be better. Like right here. I think if you just cut to this shot, that'll be more impactful than actually just like zooming into it. Like, no offense to zoom, but I believe that that transition is now getting to be overused, and it needs to adapt to the footage. So if your clip is zooming forward, it's super fast, then you can zoom into like a smaller version of the clip. But I would say just cut to that section right there. But I love the shots. I love the use of your exposures. It's all looking good. That's a nice shot. Good. So I really enjoyed this video. Your use of phase were really effective. Walking backwards also effective. You can use footages in reverse. Some of these transitions were really sick using track mats, but I enjoyed it. I love the color. It's very vibrant, so definitely good. I don't know how to give thumbs up or on Vimeo without signing in, but there we go. Let's check the next one from Emily. Emily shared a video. Let's check out what this video is. Fame New Year's Eve 2018.
Don't you know now is the perfect time. We can make it right.
So you guys are at a club. Got some whooshes happening on. No problem, Roy.
Let me take you to the mat. We can make it right. We can make it
So Emily is having a great time. So this is a big thing about confidence that we can chat about real quick. It's like when you're making a video, it's hard to be confident enough to actually go out there and shoot. And right now, Emily's just in the crowd, like, say, hey, look, can I film you? Like, that takes confidence. So definitely a really good job with that. Love the vibes. I'm expecting smoke. Ready? Like giant. So a cool thing about when you shoot with clubs and stuff is that, like, if the club is bopping and there's so much stuff going on, like, it makes your clips look great. So definitely a good job with this. The quality is not the best because, I mean, you're really dark at low light conditions. So you're probably, I don't know if you're filming on a cell phone or a video, maybe a DSLR. Like, depending on what you're filming on, you can get better footage. But it's very bopping for sure. New Year's Eve. So I'm going to skip through here. Really cool. So one thing I would say is just play around with the shots. Like, maybe we can do some more slow motion. I'll give you that thumbs up. But overall, I enjoyed it. It was really cool. So thanks for sharing. It's hard to color grade dark footage, but that's the big thing is, like, have to invest into a low light camera. Like, that's crazy. Ulrico, what's going on? How are you doing? All right. Blur Cinematics has shared a video. Can't remember if I watched one of theirs already. No, let's check it out. This is Mangalore, the Sky and Sea. Good sound design. Wow. Those are really cool. Okay, was that something going on? I saw that flicker. Okay, so yeah, there was something going on. So, notice... Alright, so see right here, there's some light change. It's so subtle, but like when you're watching videos and stuff, you have to pay attention to every little detail. Because like when I watch a video, I like look at it. If there's something that like makes my eye go funky, then I like have to watch it again, right? So definitely pay attention to the small details. This reminds me of like the Sounds of Africa type of video. These are really beautiful shots. I love the speed design. Nice. So, whoops. Okay, so I like this intro right away. But I felt like that just kind of like boom. I felt like the audio just like dropped off, you know? I felt like I needed like a like at least a bass drop or something to like move into this shot, or complete silence. This is good audio. It's really cool though. I love the sound design. I think that's the biggest thing with this video. The food looks very interesting. Cool. So I think one thing that I really enjoy about this is that the food looks great, but like the sound design is the best part. You can like watching this. If you watch this, for example, let's just do a test. Watch this food right here. Imagine what you're going to hear on top of the sound. Like I'm hearing sizzling. So let's see if in the video there's sizzling. See? There's sizzling. So that is something that you can think about. Like if you can watch your video on mute and imagine sounds, then all you have to do is add that sound to your video, even if it's overlaying over an audio. So definitely a cool song. Thank you so much for sharing. Seems like you got a really awesome place back home. Jacob has sent a video. We have 3 more videos left. Let's check it out. Downhill summer lifestyle. Nice.
Yeah.
Do a flip, bro. Bunny hops. I've always wanted to go downhilling. It'd be so much fun. There's always that one friend. Every time I think of these videos, I think of like the GoPro Karma and like those grips that you can put on to make your footage stable. Because like watching these videos, they are kind of bumpy, but other than that, it's like you can't really get the best shot when you're working down a hill. Again, use of zoom transitions. We have to figure out when is the best time. That's a great shot right there. But when is the best time to use them? Love the sky. Luma fade. There we go. Little use of sound design we have. So the thing with sound design, if you do it once, it's cool. If you do it the entire time, it's amazing, right? So doing it once is like, oh, that was sick. And then if you don't do it throughout the whole video, it's hard. Sound design could add another couple hours onto your video. Oh, Rico, what are you saying? Oh my God, and really, what's going on, guys? and girls. So we have one from Andrew on Vimeo. Let's check it out. Thank you for sharing, Jacob. I did enjoy the video. It's really cool. Play around with sound design and incorporating it. That's going to take it to the next level. Oh, we already watched this one. All right. Let's go to Tools Together has shared this video. Japanese plant stand. So check out this opening shot right here. This opening shot starts at a complete angle and then transitions up. That's pretty unique because it's one take. So it's like how to make things, assuming one of those types of videos. Well, that's a nice machine. It's nicer than what I got. I have a hand saw. Aha. Put another thing there so it doesn't cut the whole thing. So yeah, I mean, there's not a lot I can say about this video. It's literally just building and working, showing the wood until you get to a cinematic. 'Cause I'm expecting to see some cinematic shots when you're putting it together or when it's like completely together, like this. Yes. So here at the end, I think we get one. Yes. Okay, so we have one cinematic shot. That's the one thing I would say. Add more of those. This is cool. Like the opening shot and the ending shot are probably my favorite shots, right? So definitely keep that up, but they do look different than like these working shots. So more of like Wintergarten or whatever he's called, his videos, like when he's working on stuff. Other people like How to Basic, like they make some crazy working videos. So definitely check those out. Our last and surely not least video is Vince. So we're gonna watch this one. If we haven't, oh, we already watched it. So with that, we're actually done. But what I was going to say is something that I'm doing with the channel is actually starting to stream every Sunday, probably at 3 is what I'm leaning towards. So we'll probably keep doing this if we want to. If not, then I'll keep changing it up. I want to get that stream count, like the live stream, up every day. So if you guys want me to, let me know. And then I think I'm going to do tutorials on Tuesday and Thursday. So tutorial Tuesday, tutorial Thursday. Because I think 2 a week will help you guys a lot. Like, I have so many ideas, and we can make it happen. And then probably on, like, a Friday or a Monday or in between, I'll throw up some review videos here and there. And those videos are, like, more products that I get from companies. Like, I'm working on one from June. So that'll be exciting. But with that said, I'm going to end today's stream. Thank you guys so much for sticking around, and I really appreciate it. If you have any feedback on anything, just let me know in the comment section down below. Peace out.